Well, we're going from Funko to a weird cup being sold at Target.
I was very shocked when you said you wanted to cover this. However, this does remind me a lot of the early days of our collecting career.
Come on, it does, doesn't it? Remember, there used to be fights that broke out at our local mall?
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, we can talk about that in a bit, but let's first... I wanted to read a comment. Remember in the video where we mentioned we're out the game?
Yeah.
And we said that we might transition at some point to being like a different type of channel.
I remember. One
of our friends, Sean, said, okay, for your new direction, just hear me out. Stanley Cups.
Oh my God, and we're doing it.
We're doing it!
We're actually here doing Stanley Cups.
Yeah.
So a little bit of background.
Yep.
I learned today that this Stanley company has been around for like 100 years.
Yeah.
Okay, I had no idea what Stanley was. I've never heard of it.
So there was a trend. I found out about it. So, okay, they're an insulated cup. They keep your drinks hot or cold.
I know, yes, yeah.
Warning, apparently they're made with lead. But they claim that, like, if you don't damage the cup, that it's okay to drink out of and safe.
Are you being serious?
Yes, I'm being serious.
Where's this disclaimer?
I don't think it's a disclaimer, like, officially by them, just because it's not, like, in what touches your drink.
You mean to tell me if you damage this cup or crack it in a certain way, you might get lead poison? Or is that
is just something that
I can't believe
I read.
that's even...
I
no,
feel like we would have
crap.
to go and get it tested. No, I'm serious.
You're going to have to go get a cup tested. Now we're going from talking about the stupid cup, now we're getting tested?
I saw it on the internet, so it's got to be true. Okay, now listen. Stanley, yes, they make these ginormous cups.
They're big tumblers, right?
And yes, so, well, they make a bunch of other different types of cups.
I know, they made like a goblet-looking cup, too.
They have all sorts of stuff.
Okay, yeah.
So, earlier in 2023 sometime, I kept getting these, like, TikToks of Stanley Cups, and apparently Stanley Cups are like trendy.
Really?
Like it's almost like an accessory.
Okay, so that explains why people are going crazy to buy these things. Because right now, it's like every video on my feed, anywhere I look,
is about the Stanley Cups.
It pops up at some point.
But this whole pink cup thing at Target, that's what's like really blown it up. The Stanley videos were hilarious because it was always a woman carrying like an oversized item. It was never a Stanley Cup. It was like women in their Stanleys and they come walking in with like a drum. It was just like a bunch of people just walking in the room.
With like ridiculously sized things, acting like it's their cup. Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's funnier if you watch it.
The point of this video is we're going to talk about the craze around this cup and the fights that are breaking out. In fact, we're going to review a fight and we're going to watch it. You're going to watch it with us and we're going to react.
It's not just a fight. It's a fight and a
crazy.
theft.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's really crazy. The whole thing's really crazy. But Stanley has been around for a long time and now they're doing collaborations with Target. And Target came out and basically said, wow, this is incredible and we want to do a lot more. Stanley, in all the different things that I read today, Stanley has no comment because I think the only comment was, we're not making any more of like these specific cups. So think of it like a run
item.
Yes. So they are cornering, I can't believe I'm saying this. They have cornered the collectible tumbler market. I cannot believe that I just said that. But this is kicking off 2024, baby. And I think that's pretty special.
I have a serious question. These things are like 2 feet tall.
Oh, of course.
How big are these people's kitchen cabinets?
I don't know. Do you remember the super big gulps from back in the day?
Yes!
They were unbelievable.
They're like a barrel. Like a mini
so they
barrel.
had to make the bottom of the super big gulp small.
Yeah,
so it could fit in the holder, and the rest of it's like a big tub.
Yeah,
and so that's similar to the Stanley things. But I saw a video today. It was like a woman and like her son, and they run up to the Target thing, and they all like I watched them both grab a tumbler. Mm-hmm. And it took me back to the days of watching Funko Pops being sold at like Hot Topic, where somebody would bring their kid to buy one.
Yep.
So that's basically what's happening here. So that's more or less why we're making this video, because it's very similar. It's the same but not the same.
And the thing that is cracking me up the most throughout Funko Facebook groups, because this is being talked about everywhere online.
Of course, because it's collectible.
Yes, well, Funko collectors are like, over a cup. There were people that would say, over a toy.
Yep.
Like the cup people would say that about Funko Pops.
So this cup thing is more or less just, it's hype beast.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so people want to get it to say, one, that they got it, similar to your hard-to-find Funko Pops, and two, to flip it. And I had people on my very own Facebook feed mention that they're flipping these cups.
Oh, yeah. People are getting
For
like
$300.
$300 for them.
$300 for a tumbler from Target. But that's the end of the run. So if you're out there collecting these tumblers, by the way, people were filling up their houses with Funko Pops, and so now they're having to downsize their collection. How are they fitting these tumblers?
That's what I said.
You buy two and you're blocking your old doorway.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
crazy.
They're huge.
They are huge.
Plot twist. What if they're not for drinking and people are really liking the size and they're, you know, they're putting them somewhere else? Like, that's where they're hiding them. Like, not their kitchen cabinets, like...
What is wrong with you?
Up their buttholes.
You're so disgusting.
No, the
Just
people
stop.
putting Stanley tumblers
Stanley tumblers.
up their buttholes are disgusting.
It's like you're talking underwater. Okay,
Listen.
let's see this video. All right, so this video is from where?
So Ryan G posted it in the Gastlecast We Hunt Together Facebook
Oh, this is
group.
beautiful. Okay,
So
I can't wait to see this.
am going to screen record it, and I'm going to click his name, and then
You're going to watch it.
we're gonna watch it. So this starts off where these guys cut in line.
It's gonna go mega viral.
And you can tell that they definitely did that, and she's not lying because of what they look like.
Cut in line.
Oh, yeah. You mean they look like suspicious?
Not that they just even look suspicious, like what they're wearing or anything. It's not about that. It's about like their demeanor. Like
Okay.
they're really smug.
Okay, yeah.
Line etiquette. If you wait, it doesn't matter. She's gonna bring out the video proof, and that's what's gonna.
Oh my God, this woman's on fire over a cup. Does she work for Target?
It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just here to advocate for the people who are waiting. You can tell me anything you want.
Advocating for the people waiting. Okay.
We have a line judge here.
No, I'm not a line judge. I'm just a decent human being.
A line
I'm a
judge.
decent
I would
human
wear
being
that
who
proudly.
waited.
I get a shirt made that says line judge.
Behind you, wait a long time, and she was unhappy. If you guys want to watch this jokester on live, Rhea's Sunshine on TikTok.
Oh my God.
No, I don't have to. I go.
Dude,
viral.
you look like an idiot doing this. They look. It's so embarrassing that they're doing this.
See, these girls over here are happy that
Over a
I'm standing
cup.
up for everybody. We have some line cutters.
We have some line cutters. Oh, now people are getting infuriated. Oh no, he's over the. What? Oh my God, what's he doing back there? His hands were moving so fast, like a spider weaving a web. Look at this. Are they stealing them?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Stupid.
Oh my God. Oh my God. No, he's. Oh my God, he's being brought down. Oh, he's down. He's down. Oh my God. Oh, and now his underpants came out too. That's
That's
not
my
good.
favorite part.
Oh my God, he's. What?
She tried to grab my bag, you guys. Look at this.
He tried to grab my bag.
The little girl. I guess that's his girlfriend.
Oh my God.
Look at this.
This
Unless
isn't
it's a
good.
child.
Oh my God, what are they going to do to this guy? Oh my God, look, they all look like they're poised to kill him. They're not going to let him go, are they?
Yeah.
We're going to call law enforcement, they'll take care of it.
No, they won't.
That dude straight up just tried to steal cups. Do you realize
He
that's what just
did.
happened? Is that his kid?
I don't know if it's a kid or a girlfriend. She kept saying she tried to grab my bag.
That's what I'm saying,
So
like
I
trying to
think
steal
it's
the
a little-
purse.
I think it's a little girlfriend.
These
No.
people are wild.
She bought her
That girl
cups.
snatched my
Oh.
bag as
Oh.
they ran out the door. So beware of them, you guys, when you see them out. I'm lucky that I caught both of them before they hit the ground.
Wow.
Look at this.
Well, that's the other angle?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, look at him. Look at it, he's, you know what he just said? F recycling bins.
I wish
Look at this
the
guy.
recycling bin would have.
Oh my God, he
taken it
just
down.
like checked that person. I cannot believe that somebody was able to capture that. For many years, collecting Funko Pops, I saw people acting crazy.
Oh yeah.
And I always wondered, like, why isn't this being filmed and like shared online or anything? Like, it never happened. You would just see people sort of yell at each other, and then they would like disperse. They would leave. That would be it. That person tried to steal on camera.
He did steal.
Well, I mean,
camera.
he did steal on camera, but well, I mean, he did. Technically, he tried to steal. He didn't actually get them. He dropped the box.
No, he walked out with the cup.
Oh, he actually did get it?
Yes.
In the
you
end?
didn't see. Oh
No. It looked. Come on, Heather.
I
It didn't look
told
like.
you. Yes, it did.
You're telling me you can see where he has a cup in his hand at the end?
Insane. Look at this.
He's got up.
Insane.
He's got it.
Oh, you're right. He has one.
Look at this.
He does have a cup.
I don't know what that is. I can't tell if it's his.
How many
girlfriend
cups do
or
you think
a
he
little
had?
kid.
Look at this guy. He's like, I'm not going home unless I get one of them cups.
Do you see it?
There he goes. Yeah, that is unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Blatant disregard, disrespect.
I think
just
you can even see
absolute
it. As
garbage.
Yeah, look, it's in his hand.
I'm pretty sure, Heather. There's no way that's his girlfriend. That was a child.
It looked like it, but I don't think it was.
What do you mean?
I think it's a very small woman because she kept saying she tried to grab my bag.
Well, yeah, he trained the child to.
I don't think it's a child.
You don't?
I mean,
I don't know
they're
what that
just
was.
very
Let us know what
short.
you think that person was in the comment section down below. Adult or child?
Adults can be short.
Heather, that person was built like a child. It was built like a little kid.
I know adult people who are
She
small.
skipped on her way out, Heather. I watched her skip.
So did he. I skip.
Somebody was outside with the jump rope and she just did like one of these back and forth a couple times and then she kept walking. Did you see her? She did like one of those.
You better stop. I really think that's an adult.
If it is, I don't feel bad. I'm just saying. They just try to steal cups. They deserve it. That guy looked like a troll. That's true. You can't take that back.
He really did look like.
What happened to the other guy? I guess the other guy bailed.
I guess.
So the one dude, he just straight up just said, I'm stealing. I'm taking these cups. I'm getting out of here.
And I don't care if you film me.
What's his plan? Can you imagine there's a chase down the road in a white Bronco, just like O.J. Simpson, and it's full, not full, he has like 6 of those pink cups in it. He gets pulled over, gets arrested because of 6 pink cups. I mean, what kind of moron do you have to be to do this?
That's so embarrassing.
Oh, God.
I read that he is notorious for doing stuff like that in the sneaker community. Like, he gets in
Stealing
fights.
everything?
He gets in fights.
Does he get arrested? What happens to this guy?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I mean, at this point, like, if they don't arrest him, they have his face on camera. Like,
the
come on.
only video I saw today, it wasn't anything like that. It was a bunch of people fast walking in Target,
Yes.
trying to get to the bin to get the cups.
Yeah.
But they were fast walking. Most of them were walking something like this. And it was like they didn't want to run and they didn't want to jump in front of the other person. They were being pretty respectful, I think, to each other. But it was like watching a slow motion Black Friday deal go down. But no one fought. No one was fighting over
Well,
a
that's
cup.
good.
Unless they didn't capture the footage. Very similar to when there was hype with Funko. So we
Yes.
had a local person here in Maryland go to a Hot Topic and start all sorts of issues. And he ended up, I think, hitting the Hot Topic employee.
I don't know if they hit them
But, like,
or
maybe
if
by
something
accident or
happened,
whatever, yeah.
But apparently the Hot Topic employee got injured, and that's when they started implementing where you had to wait in line before open.
Yes, because they used to get them midday sometimes.
Yes, and
then
they
people
didn't
would
want
wait
people waiting around, and not just that, but the person got injured, and the person buying the pop went crazy.
And that Funko Pop was a Chase Krampus.
Yes.
That's what that was about. And then that same person went to another store in the mall. They would hide chases at FYE, remember, on all
Yep.
the walls? This person went in and just started knocking all the Funko Pops off the wall to find the chase.
Yeah, and
Just-
they got banned. I don't know if they got banned from the whole mall or just the
so much.
FYE or like every FYE.
So much disrespect. Like, who's raising these children? These people? What's happening?
That guy
He's raising that little
with
girl.
his child girlfriend or whatever.
It's not a child girl. Don't make it weird.
No.
Don't make it weird.
I'm saying like child or girlfriend, but I just merged them together.
So do we understand where this comes from, where this started with the Stanley Cup? Has this been going on for a long time and now we're just getting to know this?
People have been really liking the Stanley Cups, but I think now maybe people know that this is like a limited edition thing.
So I want to say something that's going to be very embarrassing. I thought it was a hockey thing, like the Stanley Cup.
Stanley Cup.
So when I saw people posting about it, I didn't see a photo. And they're like, I want the Target Stanley Cup. And I'm like, what? That's really weird. Like, so I thought that it would be like a Target
Like a
miniature
trophy?
Stanley Cup or like some sort of Stanley Cup thing. And then I see this pink thing, and I'm like, what is this? And it turned out it's this big gigantic cup that possibly has lead in it, that you'll possibly die if you drink out of it if it has a crack in it. So I'm wondering if the Stanley Cups, if now that they know they did well at Target, because they see the popularity, and Target sees that they can make money from it, do you think they'll do larger runs and they'll bury it like they did with Funko, like Funko did with Funko Pops?
Probably.
Do you think that's what's going to happen?
I think so.
Because this craze is unbelievable. It would be in their best interest. Work with Target and release small batches of these things. I think that's the most brilliant thing that they could do. Make people go crazy. And apparently, was this sold at Starbucks too? Like Starbucks stores?
I think so.
That dude jumped over the counter and that was a barista.
Yeah.
So they're being sold behind the counter, but they're also being sold in the Target store.
Yeah.
But are they being sold at Starbucks, like regular Starbucks?
I don't think so. I think that's a Target exclusive.
It's just Target only.
So I found this article online. It says the high lead sealing dot is exposed when the product is damaged, specifically when the bottom button or cap comes off, making the bioavailable lead accessible to the user. It is not illegal for this product to have a component made of nearly solid lead because the product is not an item intended for use by children.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's a very strange thing to say. What's it matter if it's children or adults? Well, I guess, are children, can they get more affected by lead? I don't know enough about lead to even talk about.
So if you get poisoned, it takes more poison to poison an adult than
it does children. Okay.
And also kids put their mouths on things where they shouldn't be. Like they're talking about this button having some lead in it. You're not like directly putting your mouth on that if you're drinking from the cup, but they mentioned that if it gets damaged, you could be exposed to lead.
One thing we didn't mention is the price point of these things. They're going for like 45 bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Target one is going for $45 right now. What's this video?
I don't know.
Wait.
You get a new Stanley Cup for Christmas.
What is that? That's like a bucket with a big old straw going out of it.
Look.
Hell,
This is what it look like.
that is a big ass cup, I have to say. Wow. That's awesome that he made that. But these cups are humongous. I just can't imagine carrying them around. Where are you taking them?
Everywhere.
Show up to a
It's a
party with
fashion
them?
accessory.
Is that what it really is supposed to be? A fashion
I don't
accessory?
think it's supposed to be. I think it morphed into one.
Okay, let me ask you this. Have you seen these? Like in person,
Yes.
are you seeing people with them?
Yes.
See, I haven't seen a single person with these things.
So there was this thing going around on Facebook, and I wish that I saved the post, but I didn't know we were doing a video about this. But basically, this little girl she wanted a Stanley Cup, like a special Stanley Cup on her Christmas list. And she was so happy to get it, not because she wanted it, but because the other kids in her school were making fun of her for not having one. Now, I don't know how true that is.
Wow.
But it was a post.
Terrible.
It is terrible. I mean, if that, like, I would just say, I don't want that stupid dumb cup.
Right, yeah.
Like,
Well, who's
as a
buying
little kid-
how are they buying a little kid a four? By the wait a minute, hold on. Stop.
yes,
Hold
they're
on.
buying an 8-year-old a $45 cup.
Not only that, but it has lead in it. Isn't that part of the problem?
Possibly. I don't think people really know about it.
And these kids are carrying around that cup? What, they got a separate backpack? That's crazy.
No, they carry it in a stroller.
Jesus, that's unbelievable.
They put it in a wheelbarrow.
I'm excited to see what happens the rest of the year via social media.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care about these cups.
Are they going to have a green shamrock one? Just
Possibly.
in time for
Let me ask you a question.
St. Patty's Day? What?
Has our Target gotten theirs yet?
I don't know.
I wonder if they have. It might be time to go. Might be time to go hunting again, Heather.
No.
Oh, we hunt together for a big ass cup.
I have no interest.
I'm jumping over a Starbucks counter. Who cleared a counter better? That guy or the guy with the judge?
The guy with the judge.
That
He
guy.
Supermaned it.
I don't know if you guys saw that video. Here's a clip of it. But that guy cleared that damn thing. That's unreal.
That was crazy. Like, what a crazy person to go after, like,
poor
a
judge.
small old lady like that.
That judge got rocked.
Yeah,
You could
she
hear
was
screaming
like an
in
older
horror.
lady.
Yeah.
Like, that guy, does he think that he's, like, hard for, like, going after her?
Okay, well, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What is more disgusting? a guy trying to steal a bunch of cups and smacking people around before he tries to leave the store or getting away with cups.
You can't ask me this.
Or
you can't
this
ask
other
me
person
this.
who's jumping over and attacking a judge like that.
They're both pathetic in their own right. So the one guy, in his mind, he's like, are you kidding me? You're really sentencing me. So, like, he's angry about it, but it's like, you probably shouldn't have done the crime. And also, like, why are you going after a woman? Like, that's really pathetic.
Yeah, it's very farty.
And then, like, laughing at somebody who is clearly video recording you, jumping over a counter for a stupid pink cup. For what?
Embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing. And then not just jumping over the counter and getting it, but then walking out of the store while you're being recorded.
Do we have any background information? Has this guy gotten the guy with the cups? Did he get arrested?
The last comment I read, and I didn't do any research on it, was that he sold the cup.
That's the end result. He didn't get arrested. He ended up actually getting home and selling the cup.
Maybe the police bought it and then they're gonna go to his house.
Oh my God. This world is crazy. For real.
I know.
Like,
it's scary.
So here's my question. Is this new cup thing, is this a fad? Do you think it's only going to stick around for a little while? I mean, we're talking about an item. So this is another comparison I wanted to make. A Funko Pop is a little collectible that you put on your shelf, right? So there's not much you can do with a Funko Pop. You can just kind of put it on your shelf and look at it. Or you can sell it and get more money out of it, right? So those are the two things, for the most part, that you do with a Funko Pop.
Or these days, you get less money.
Or less money. Can you do anything else with a Funko Pop that I'm not aware of? Other than, don't even say sexual acts. But I'm just saying in general.
Because I
know what you're going to say, but I'm just asking.
I went down that road one time and I saw things that I cannot forget.
Okay.
You can do things.
Okay, those are the two things, though. Sell it and display it.
Yeah.
With this cup, on the other hand, there's a lot. Okay? Look fashionable. Okay? Have a very strong arm from carrying it around all the time.
You're like Quagmire after he spends some alone time.
Got a good arm workout. You drink from it. Mm-hmm. You could possibly make a bunch of children ill with your lead in the cup. You could be a line judger. There's a lot you can do with this cup.
A line judge.
A line judge. Mm-hmm. You could be a line judge.
Well, you can be a line judge without the cup. You can just judge the cup lines.
Is it really fashionable to walk around with the cup? Are we going to see Kim Kardashian with her big-ass cup? Like, you can't even see her anymore. You see her part of her butt and a boob, and then you just see a big old cup hanging in front of her. Is that what you're going to say?
That may have already happened. I don't know. Hold on. Let's see.
Does Kim Kardashian have a Stanley Cup?
Kim Kardashian Stanley Cup.
Oh, my God. Tell me she has one.
No.
How about Paris Hilton? Does she have one? Because she's also
Paris Hilton Stanley Cup. She actually makes her own version of a Stanley Cup.
What is it called?
But Paris Hilton 40-ounce stainless steel tumbler.
And it's a lot cheaper, $14.97.
Yeah, instead of like $40.
You can look fashionable with her big old cup. There she is with her big old cup.
That's really big.
God, that's ridiculous.
Did you know that she puts on a different voice to like sound stupid, but she actually doesn't sound like that?
I mean, yeah, I was sure it was an act. Do we have anything else to say about the Stanley Cup? Other than it's embarrassing to steal them and push people out of the way? That dude looked like a linebacker.
I mean, I just want to know if he's flipping all this stuff, like why he hasn't gotten a haircut.
He did not have time to get a haircut.
Listen, he didn't spend any time waiting in checkout, though. So he can go up and get his haircut.
I want to know what you guys think about all this stuff. I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it? We didn't even talk about Funko in this video. We ended up talking about the Stanley Cups. Oh, the reason why we're talking about the Stanley Cups is because I wanted to let you guys know how stupid I am thinking that it was a cup that was for hockey. Because I really thought that for a while.
I really don't think that that's even the biggest, funniest takeaway of this video.
No, the funniest takeaway of the video is don't run around with your child teaching them how to steal.
Or girlfriend. I don't know.
Child and or girlfriend.
No, not and.
Well, no, you said child girlfriend earlier and it got weird. Thank you. No, you said it first, not me. Don't you peg me with that, Heather. I've been pegged enough.
You did that joke in the last video. It's not that funny anymore.
I'm sure there's somebody laughing on the other side. If you're laughing, hashtag pagan, begging for a pagan.
Begging for a pagan?
Yeah. Let us know what you think about the Stanley Cup in the comment section down below.
And before you go, make sure that you check out MISCHIEFtoys.com. Chris is going to link it in the description below. It is our very small toy company run by both Chris and I, and we make a bunch of different variants of our friend Ghastly. And we also have a newish character, Demonstro, who is very evil and tries to bring Ghastly back to the netherworld, and you will see different variations of him very soon. And we'll have other characters too. But for now, enjoy Ghastly. And guess what? Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern, we have our In Flames Ghastly glow pin going up for sale. Limited edition of 135. And guess what? It's sold online, so nobody's jumping over my counter and stealing my pins.
We actually did have somebody steal a pin from us at New York Comic Con
Piece of
in
shit.
2022. How do you like that? That's awesome. No, but you didn't let me finish my question.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know, did your girlfriend or significant other or your mom or your grandma go out and buy one of these big, unbelievably oversized cup contraptions full of lead? We would like to know that.
Possibly full.
Abomination is a better word. That's an abomination. I would not carry that cup around.
It's really big.
That's crazy how big it is.
It's really
I can't
big.
get over that.
You got a weird beard on today. It's like very puffed up this way.
It looks good. You know what? Can you stop? That'd be great. I appreciate
It's
it.
like just really far forward. You look like one of those Dilophosaurus's with the
With the frills?
Yeah.
Okay. In every video, we like to thank our patrons because you guys are amazing, and we like to read out 10 names to give you a little bit of a shout out. So in this video, we'd like to shout out to Louis Garibay, New Icon IF, I think it is, Steve Lee, Baphomet, Michael McCoyle, Ashley Pratt, David Hutchinson, Raymond Melendez, Julia and Luke, and Keisha Walker. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys are awesome. And we actually have an upcoming Patreon call for our level 2, 3, and 4 patrons that'll take place on January the 13th, which is a Saturday, at 9 p.m. Eastern. And before we come on with you at 9, we will start the call at 8 so you can have a bit of a happy hour. Happy hour, what do you call it? What did you call it? You called it a cocktail hour where you can hang out with all the other patrons. Most people know each other from our Gastlecast We Went Together group on Facebook, or they met before, or they're just plain friends and they talk every single day. We have a great group, so come and check out our Patreon and join that call with us this upcoming Saturday. I think you're going to enjoy it. Actually, a Saturday from, 2 Saturdays from today. So come and join us. We're going to have a blast. We're going to do giveaways. We're going to have Mischief Toys news. We'll have all sorts of stuff, so don't miss out on that.
It's this Saturday?
No, next Saturday. Saturday the 13th.
Saturday, January the 13th.
There you go. So Saturday the 13th, come and join us. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, also hit the comment button, and leave us a comment because we would absolutely love that. Hit the little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. You don't want to miss what we're putting down over here. Check out 7buckspop.com and buy yourself a Pop Shield Armor. It is the best pop protection on the planet. Go over there, check it out, and buy yours today. Also, check out mysterygrail.com. They have awesome mystery boxes that we love, and we buy them pretty often. And they have some pretty cool things in them, like candy, a scratch-off ticket, and a Funko Pop. So go and check that out at mysterygrail.com. Thank you so much for tuning in, hanging out with us, and staying until the very end. You made it. You made it to the end. Can you believe that? You sat through the very first Stanley Cup / Gastlecast crossover. Unbelievable, right?
It's not slash, Stanley Cup X.
X.
Gastlecast.
That's pretty toit, isn't it?
Like
Guys,
a toy gun.
like a toy gun. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.